Hi everyone, my name's Mark Puncher. I'm CEO and founder of Employer Branding Australia. We help fantastic, imperfect employers attract fantastic, imperfect people and most importantly, keep them engaged and performing. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why storytelling really matters when it comes to employer branding or talent attraction and retention and culture and performance. Um, the best way I think I can start this is to say, what if you still watch TV when the ads come on? What do? Most people turn the sound down, or they'll go somewhere else, or they'll just ignore it and have a conversation with somebody. The reality is that just pushing an advertising message, pushing a marketing message at people, very rarely will convert. And when it comes to talent, the truth is, most people, even when you've got a great EVP or a great message, you're just another organization just bumping your gums. Another organization just talking about yourself. Does that mean you shouldn't have an EVP or a key message? Absolutely not. You absolutely should. And it's very, very important that you are sharing the story you want to share. But if you want that to convert, if you want people to believe what you're talking about in terms of your talent offer, employee experience, and why we think we're a great place to work, well, you'll achieve that through proof points and illustration. And storytelling is the best way to do that. So I would consider, for example, stories from your people. A really nice way to do this is to blend creating content with your people. So producing great videos of your people, producing written stories about your people and what they're achieving, maybe stories about your culture, featuring quotes from your peoples. That's one side. And then that user generated content, giving them the mic and letting them create content as they wish to. When you're thinking about storytelling, there's some fundamental stuff you should think about. The first one is intention. So what are we actually trying to achieve with this piece of content or this suite of content, whether it's some videos or written content or social posts or some live webinars or vodcasts or podcasts or whatever you want to do. What are we actually trying to achieve? Who are we talking to here and what do we want them to do? Is this about recruitment? In which case, who are we trying to recruit? What matters to them and what is the key message we need to be putting out? If it's about celebrating our people and driving up, pride and connection and performance, well, what does that look like? What's actually going to make the difference? When you're intentional like that, you can decide, well, what should the content be? What should the storytelling be? The next thing is structure. So don't just go, hey, here's someone and we ask them why they worked here. You very rarely get that, get the gold. And the key thing in there is thinking, well, will the audience that we're talking to care? So think about the structure. What is the structure that's going to engage this audience? And in all of this stuff, you're thinking, well, how do we add value to them? So consider a series where someone is saying, this is what I do every day. This is where I've come from. This is why I'm here. And this is my advice to you if you're interested in joining our team in the future, if you want to do something recruitment focused. So think structure. And the last piece is authenticity. It has been overdone. People say it all the time. You've got to be authentic, got to be authentic. But most of the content I see on social media, I don't think is authentic at all. And candidates, if you think about recruitment, can see through overly curated content a mile away. They will reject it instantly. If this looks like a highly sanitized corporate message that's been through legal and compliance and risk and corporate communications, they won't engage. You're just another organization putting out a sanitized message. So really think about how you can ensure the authenticity. More often than not, pretty much without exception, we say no actors and no scripts. I see a lot of careers videos with big budget, with actors or people pretending. It doesn't make sense. We can all see that you're pretending. Similarly, if you have a we're hiring video and you're reading a script, unfortunately, it just feels inauthentic and I don't believe it. If it's a hiring manager talking about they're hiring into their team and they're excited, find a way to get them just to look down the lens and say, I'm excited to be hiring. If they're nervous about it, then get them to say that first. I hate these things. I don't like doing videos, but I want to do this video because I'm hiring and I'm excited about it and I want to tell you why I think you should apply. If people hate videos, we'll look at written content. Use photography and written. That can really help as well. But the authenticity is absolutely massive. So really, if you're a bigger organization and you have some compliance and some people to go through, fight hard to keep it as real as possible. If you are a smaller organization where there's less risk or issue there, wonderful, you have the advantage. You leverage your opportunity to keep it real at all times. So storytelling really matters, folks. There's loads of ways you can do it. If you can, do use a partner. We love doing this stuff and it doesn't have to cost the earth. If you can't, there are still some things you can do. If you want some ideas on what you can focus on, whether you are working with a partner or not, give me a call. Thank you.